So while cream and liquid blushes are dominating the shelves at Sephora and the drugstore, I've been seeking out the best powder blushes, and I think I've collected enough products to show you the best powder blushes for fair olive skin. I'll try on all 8 shades so that you can decide for yourself which ones might be best for you. All of these blushes are my personal favorites, and I hope they become yours too. Let's get into it. So the first product that we have is the Rom&nd Better Than Cheek Powder Blush in N02 Vine Nude. I purchased this off of yesstyle.com for $15.50 Canadian for 4 grams. Let's apply this on my cheek. Now, this is described as a nude pink, and this is such a great blush if you're looking for something that is difficult to over apply, especially if you're heavy-handed with blush, and you're looking for something cool toned that leans on the natural side. This color is perfect for a barely there makeup look or even a no makeup look. And because this blush is so pale, you can use it to tone down really bright blush that you might have accidentally over applied, or you can use it to help transition your blush. I love how this blush is matte, so you have the option to add radiance on top if you wish. The powder is not fragranced, which is a huge plus for me, and if you have dry skin, this powder can be a bit drying if you are layering the powder on top to get a more saturated look. As long as you're prepping your base well, dryness shouldn't be an issue. Almost similarly in tone to Rom&nd is the Kosas Blushes Life Powder Blush in Euphoria, and this is described as a cool pinky mauve. I got this at Sephora for $39.50 Canadian, and it comes with 4.5 grams. So online on the Sephora website, the swatches for this particular blush looks really dark and scary, but luckily for this type of powder blush, it shears out and it builds up beautifully, so you can control exactly how much goes onto your cheek. And because there is a little bit of luminosity, this is really great for folks with dry skin. But honestly, it's good for any skin type. The luminosity in this blush is so pretty. All right, so now that we have a fresh base, we're moving on to the next blush, which is the L'Oreal Paris True Match Super Blendable Blush in the shade C12, which is also called Baby Blossom. So I got this off of Amazon for $16.99 Canadian, and it comes with 6 grams. This shade is described as a neutral soft pink. All right, so let's apply this on my cheek. And one surprising thing about this blush is that it's targeted for very fair skin. And so it comes out really soft and almost sheer, which is surprising because usually at the drugstore, a lot of the blushes can be really pigmented because they're trying to make it a selling point. But for anyone who has pale skin or fair skin, it's really hard to find a blush that works well for your skin tone without going crazy too fast. So I am liberally applying this. And a great thing about this blush is that it's difficult to over apply. So if you're heavy-handed with blush, this is a fantastic foolproof blush. And there's no fragrance in the powder, which is another huge plus. And when I'm looking closely at the powder, there are tiny, tiny flecks of glimmer, but it's not glittery. And when I apply it onto my cheek, it doesn't come off as sparkly either. It just gives the skin the tiniest bit of radiance, which is really nice. And that tiny bit of radiance really does blur the skin. This is a fantastic blush for those barely there makeup looks or a no makeup look. So for anyone who has normal to oily skin, this is a really great powder blush to have on hand. If you have dry skin, this might not feel comfortable on your cheek, but if you do want to try this product on, just make sure that your base is really well moisturized and you shouldn't have a problem with this feeling dry. And within the same drugstore category, we have the Covergirl Trublend Skin Enhancer Baked Luminous Blush in Please Please Pink. I got this off of Walmart for $12.72. You can also get this on Amazon for the same price as well, and it comes with 8 grams. This is described as a glowy neutral pink. So let's get into it. And one of the things that I love about this blush is that A, it's from the drugstore and really affordable, and B, you can sheer it out or build it up and really customize the intensity of the blush. It's just a really cute pop of color, especially if you're looking for that bubblegum pink flushed look, which I think is super cute for the summertime. And even though this blush has a little bit of luminosity, it doesn't emphasize texture. This powder is super finely milled, so this is great for any skin type, whether you're dry, normal, combo, or oily. So this next blush is probably not a surprise for you. If you've been watching my videos, you've seen this time and time again. It is the Nars powder blush in Impassioned, and you can probably tell how much I love it by the amount of pan that's peeking through. This blush is from Sephora and it goes for $46 Canadian and it comes with 4.8 grams. This blush is described as a matte orchid pink, and what you see is what you get. It's a no BS makeup product. This is a good, reliable blush that you can't over apply. Let's apply this onto the cheek. And this color is so special because it just gives you a really sheer wash of color. It literally goes with any look you're trying to do. Because it's matte, you also have the option of adding a topper or a highlighter. And it's also great for any skin type. When I am close to running out of this specific blush, I am going to be buying another one. Now, this next blush is not really a blush per se, but it is a blush transition product. This is the Patrick Ta Transition Blurring Blush Duo in the shade Between Us. And this is available at Sephora for $42 Canadian and it comes with 6 grams. And the shade Between Us is described as a lilac. So if you're a fair olive girly and you're looking for a purple leaning blush, but you don't want to get something that's too blue, this is a fantastic option for you. And I also love how it comes with 2 different colors so that you can really blend out the color and get a really soft look. So I'm gonna take my brush, I'm gonna dip into the lighter color first, and then I'll apply this all over the cheek. I don't know if you can see the lighter shade of the 2, but I added that on top of the cheek for a soft wash of color, and now I'm gonna go into the more intense lilac shade. So this powder is a really high quality blurring powder. It feels really comfortable on the skin, so it's great for anyone with any skin type. And the packaging is also really nice too, and it comes with 2 different colors. So I'm actually a big fan of this. I know this is a controversial product, but for what it is, I really like it. And it doesn't have a fragrance, which is a huge plus. So here are the two blushes that I've used. This next blush that I have is a perfect solution for any lazy girl, and I would also consider this a bronzer, so a blush and bronzer combo. I have the Tower 28 Blur and Set Matte Powder Blush in Long Beach Iced Tea. And this blush is described as an earthy, rosy pink. So this blush is really unique because even though it leans a little bit warm on the color spectrum, the rosy undertones really do help balance out those warmer notes. The powder is really soft and blurring, and it feels really comfortable on the skin. So this is a great option for any skin tone, especially if you're on the drier side. It just feels really light, as if you're wearing nothing at all. And the very last blush that I have is the Kylie Cosmetics Pressed Blush Powder in the shade Pink Power. And I have purchased this directly from the Kylie Cosmetics website, and I purchased it for $32, and it has 10 grams of product. This shade specifically is perfect for the winter time and going into spring. It's just such a fresh pop of pink. And because it is matte, it's also really blurring as well. So I forgot to mention that I would describe this shade as a pastel pink neutral leaning shade. This product can feel just a tiny bit dry, but this product is really great for any skin type. I'm back with a full face of makeup, and I have the Kylie Cosmetics blush on both cheeks. And if I had to pick my top two blushes, it would definitely be the Nars Impassioned blush and also the Kylie Cosmetics blush in Pink Power. But any one of these blushes that I've shown you are really fantastic in their own right. So that's it, you've made it to the end of the video. If you're still here, thank you so much for hanging out with me. This was a lot of fun. In the comments below, let me know what your favorite blushes are, and maybe I might find a new blush to try. If you want more honest makeup content, don't forget to like and subscribe. And with that said, I will see you in my next video. Bye.